Okay guys, welcome back to a new video. Obviously, if you are not subscribed, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, because I'm on 1033 or something now. My target was 1000 by the end of the year, but I think if I really push my videos, I reckon I could hit 1.1k by the end of the year. So obviously, if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe right now. It doesn't cost anything. And I think around about 70% of the people that watch my video are not subscribed, so it helps me out a massive amount if you guys just drop that like and subscribe. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so obviously guys, you have already read the description of the video and you've already seen the thumbnail, so you already know what is going on today, and that is we're going to be talking about top 5 wheelie bikes for beginners. Now this may seem quite similar to my top 5 wheelie bikes for under £500, but the big difference between those two is we're not considering price in this one, because before I was considering price. This one is all down to what is going to make you the best as you possibly can be at wheeling, and what bike is a good bike to start learning your combos on, and learning swerves, learning drop backs, learning all of the good stuff. So obviously let's get straight to it, and I'm going to start with number 1. Okay, so obviously guys, this is nothing to do with personal preference as such, because I have some personal preference. This is more to do with what I can see from absolutely everybody that rides. Now, the first bike that I'm going to be recommending, the first wheelie bike that is a good beginner bike, is a geared bomber. Now, it doesn't matter whether it's a 27.5 or a 26. I don't think they make the 26s anymore, but I'm pretty sure they do the 27.5s. I wouldn't recommend a Chenga as a starter though, although it is a type of geared bomber. But I would recommend the 27.5 or the 26 bomber as a good starting wheelie bike. Now this is because it has pegs. It's not too big where you're going to find it hard to manoeuvre yourself with it. And of course the fact that it has gears. If you're starting to wheelie, you might need to change gear and stuff to find out what gear you like to wheelie in. Especially at the beginning when you're not used to like pulling up, and like you're trying to learn how to pull up. So if it is your first wheelie bike or something like that, if you haven't got used to MTB already, then I would recommend a geared bomber as a good starting wheelie bike, especially as they're only about £600. I know that is a bit expensive for some people, but obviously you can get these used at about 350, 400 quid, and if you're not going to spend that, then like most wheelie bikes are over that price anyway. So you're going to need to be spending a little bit of money to get your hands on a bike that's good enough to let you do wheelies and do all that good stuff. So that is the first bike in this list, so let's get straight onto the second one. Okay guys, now this bike is going to be more if you have already got used to doing wheelies in a higher gear, and you already know how that works and stuff like that, and you're used to wheeling, but you're still a beginner and you haven't quite got the hang of combos yet, and you're still wheeling on an MTB, and that is going to be a single speed bomber, one of the OG ones with the wide Lagos tyres. Now you might be saying, oh, why this one over the new bombers? Now you can get one of the new bombers, it's just the snake skins I think aren't quite as good for combos as the original Lagos tyres were. Mafia Bikes, if you're watching this, please bring back those old tyres. They were so nice for combos, but I don't think they will. I highly doubt it, because they like their snake skins and they put them on all the new ones. If you can get those tyres for your bomber, then on the new bomber, then that would be great, because the new bombers have better parts than the older bombers. So just a 26 bomber in general will help you start if you've understood and you've learned the ways of you wheeling in a higher gear. Then this bike is going to be a good starting bike. If you want to go see a review on a 26 bomber, you can go check out my channel and you'll find that one somewhere down a few videos back. I did a 26 bomber review, so yeah, go check that out if you want to see what the 26 bomber's like. And I'm going to get straight onto the third one. Okay, so now the third bike that I'm going to be recommending is a C100. Now, this might be a bit of a controversial one because people think that these bikes are too big and they're hard to combo. Now, if you're small, I probably would recommend you go with one of the first ones. But if you're quite a tall person and you like a bit of framework, you like a bit of swerves, this is going to be a great bike, especially if you want to do swerves and you're not really a fan of having a slow single speed and a slow full-on wheelie style bike, and you're looking more to stick towards the MTB side. I think a C100 is a great transition from an MTB to a wheelie bike because it's not quite all the way to a wheelie bike. It's still got some of the MTB parts on it and stuff like that, so you can do it for a lot more. You can use a lot more things on it. It's got a lot more possibilities. Like, you could probably do a couple jumps on it and stuff like that, although the wheels that come on it aren't the best for jumps, but it's got more possibilities of things to do, as quite a lot of people do end up replacing the rims and putting new ones on, so they are quite big. But if you're a tall person and some people just prefer framework over pegs and they find it easier, so if you do just find it easier framework, then I do recommend the C100. It is quite a good bike for the price. It comes with Z cranks, Holotechs, and a hydraulic brake, like alright forks. Like, there's nothing really you can really fault about the C100. Some people don't like the way they feel, but that's just personal preference. So that is my third place, and let's go straight on to number 4. Okay guys, so number 4 is actually going to be a Fat Ripper. You already know what a Fat Ripper is if you follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube. If you're not following my Instagram, go follow it. I changed it, fatripper.max. I'll have it right here, so you can go follow it, check it out. Obviously I have about 18,000 followers or something like that, so my Instagram account is fairly big. Now, the Fat Ripper is the bike that I came up on. That is the bike that made me who I am today and made me as good as I am now. Because any other bike for me, I'm not that good on. Like, I've always just been good on them. They're quite low down, so it makes combos easier than trying to do it on a bigger bike. Makes Lego bar tricks easier. 9-foot drags easier. Most things are easier on it. The only thing that's annoying sometimes is you get tired being so low down and close to the ground. So if you're looking to do long distance rides all the time, I wouldn't recommend the Fat Ripper as a good choice. There's probably other bikes that are more comfortable if you're into that. But since I do like to do a bit of strip riding sometimes, I do like getting edits and I do like trying new tricks and new learns, I think it is quite a good bike. Even for a beginner, like, you could have a big come up if you got one. Like, you never know, like, you might just hop on it like how I did when I first hopped on it, and I was just, from that day I just got so much better. So that's why I'm gonna have the Fat Ripper was obviously gonna just have to be in this list because I had a come up on it and it made me who I am today. So it was always gonna be on this list for me. And now let's get straight onto the 5th one. Okay, so my number 5 wheelie bike that I think is a good beginner's bike is going to be an Omgiro. Now, some people may disagree with me on this, but the facts are there. It's got wide rims, which give you better balance. It's got, I think it might be 10 gears, so it's got gears. Doesn't need to be 10, but it's got gears. It's got pegs. It's not too big, it's kind of a smallish bike, so it's not massive. Like, it's not much, but it doesn't feel much bigger than the Fat Ripper, unless you have the XL size, which is why I'm going to recommend it, because it's got gears, it's a good bike to learn on, and it rides smooth, and obviously just slap an SLX brake on it and you're done pretty much. That's all you need really, and it's just set. So that is the 5th position for me. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Number 5 is an Omgiro. Do recommend it. They are about £1,000 though, so they are quite expensive. But yeah. But yeah. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on. I know this wasn't the best type of video, I could have done something a bit better, but at the moment my brake is currently not working, so I'll let you know when that's working. I'll try and smash out videos for you as soon as that's working again. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.